Hi once again, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening to you all. My pleasure to welcome you back to the 2017 Accu-Stats One-Pocket Invitational. I love saying that. And I've said that 10 times now in the past 5 years because this is the 10th edition of the Make It Happen series, and it's something that we're very proud of, and we want to share that pride with all of you because without you, we can't do this. So I think it's a heck of an accomplishment for all of us to share. And as always, when we do a Make It Happen event, we do it live right here in the Aramis Simonis Arena at Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey, the home of Accu-Stats and the birthplace of the Make It Happen series. Once again, we brought back 6 great players, 4 prior champions. We've added 2 new players this time around, Billy Thorpe and Josh Roberts. We're glad to have them with us. And we've got this match and 3 more days of round-robin play. And once we conclude all our round-robin play on Sunday evening, we will take the players with the 2 best overall records and have them play off 1 match for the championship and an additional $1,000, which goes to the winner of each of the 15 preliminary matches as well as the final. Every match is a race to 4 games. Once again, we're honored to have the best equipment in the business. That's Diamond Billiard Products, providing us with a beautiful 9-foot table with pro-cut pockets, Aramis balls, and Simonis 860. And our thanks once again to those companies for all they've done to help us put on these events throughout the years. Before I introduce our 2 players, once again, I want to say on behalf of our 6 champions and the staff here at Sandcastle Billiards and Ed Ladawi, and the Accu-Stats video productions team, how much we're grateful for your support and loyalty throughout the years, not only for Accu-Stats, but especially for the Make It Happen series, because without you folks, it doesn't happen, and you've done it again, folks. You've made it happen. Thank you all very much. Good job. All of our players have played once, so this will be the 2nd time around for these 2 players. These 2 players each won their first match, so someone's going to bed tonight 2-0 and in a really good spot to take it hopefully right to the end of the weekend, and someone else is going to be 1-1. So it's now my pleasure to introduce 2 future Hall of Famers to you, starting out with our first player, who is from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. This gentleman is a 9-time member of Team USA's Moscone Cup. He's one of only 2 men in history to have won 5 United States Open 9-ball titles, and it's a worthy note to mention that he has done that in just 10 attempts. So he's won 50% of the U.S. Opens he's ever played in. Not a bad accomplishment. And just if you didn't think that was enough, he's also a back-to-back Derby City One-Pocket champion. He's sponsored by Q-Tech. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the South Dakota Kid, Shane Van Boening. His opponent's from Toronto, Canada. He's a former World 9-ball champion. He, too, is a former U.S. Open 9-ball champion. And he, too, is a 2-time consecutive Derby City One-Pocket champion, among some other Derby City accomplishments, which we'll mention as we go along this week. He's sponsored by Le Spot Billiards, by AP Lionize Your Game, and by Puyat Sports. He's the smallest man with the biggest heart. Please welcome the Lion, Alex Pagulayan. Your referee in charge for this match is Mr. Carswell Ransom. Our official photographer, as always, is Carl Kantrowitz, and our official timekeeper is Miss Julie Ha. It's now my pleasure to turn it over to the voice of Accu-Stats, Mr. Billy Incardona, and his special guest, Bill Hendrixson. Go ahead, Bill.
Accu-Stats Video Productions presents from Edison, New Jersey, the 2017 Make It Happen One-Pocket Invitational. Along with Bill Hendrixson, I'm Bill Incardona, and this is going to be one heck of a match, Bill. And I would say that these 2 players right here, Shane Van Boening and Alex Pagulayan, are the 2 best ball strikers in the world today.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And they're going to go for their pocket. There's no question about that.
Not only are they the best ball strikers, I believe they're the best pressure players, both of them.
Yeah, they're definitely, and their record speaks for that. I mean, come on, look at the accomplishments both of these players have made. Shane Van Boening, 5-time U.S. Open champion. He won the U.S. Open One-Pocket Championship. He won 2 Derby City One-Pocket Championships.
Tremendous.
What a player.
Tremendous.
And this guy right here, what a beautiful player he is. If he's on the top of his game, it looks like he's playing pretty good, too, by the way. This is going to be a very, very well-played match.
Oh, boy, this is horrible. Look what happened. Oh, my God. We'll come right out.
Van Boening trying to find out if there's room for
He
the
didn't
13.
hit it that badly either because the cue ball is pretty much where it belongs, right? How bad could he have hit it?
Yeah, that end ball does come out more often than it should, particularly when the table is freshly recovered for some reason.
You know, the rest of the rack looked like it broke pretty typical, but that's a big edge right here to have a ball to start with. He might come around for the...
Let's go maybe even one rail in between the 4, 13, yeah. So now he has an option here. He can shoot the 4 now and play shape for the 13, get a little better angle than he has now.
Or he may shoot the 13 and play for the blue stripe ball next as he opens the balls up a little. It wouldn't be a horrible choice.
Yeah, he's pretty thin on the 4, so he's going to probably just draw back here with a nice stroke.
Yeah, I like that shot. It was pretty good. Mm-hmm. He's had a hard luck roll over the top of the ball.
Yeah, he's laying rather awkwardly over top of the 14 with really an awkward angle on the 10. So he may look to bank the 4 next, and that's not going to be easy either because of the position of the 2 ball. So therefore, he's got some problems here if he wants to continue his run after the 10.
Can he come over, with a right follow and come over for that pink ball?
Well, no, I don't think so because he's over top of that ball shooting down. It's hard to get that kind of turn on the cue ball and a good follow through. So he wants to go back for the 8. Very difficult shot.
Oh, he's jacking up.
Very difficult shot. Nicely executed. And he does that so well. He hits that cue ball so accurate. And that's what you had to do to get the movement off the cue ball.
He's not happy with this angle he got here on the 8. He's almost straight. He might go down for that bank like you were talking about, or he might decide to yank the cue ball all the way up and down. I don't know. I think the bank is better.
Well, I agree the bank is better for mortals, but for guys like this here, and there aren't too many of them, he might just draw back and just whip it out of there.
You're right. That's just what he did.
And look at the stroke. See, he hits that cue ball so accurately, and he gets all that type of action. He anticipates getting a certain action. He hits the cue ball so accurate, he gets the action he anticipates.
He only drew 16 feet. That wasn't very much.
Great player. Great player. These two guys are really no strangers to one another. They've played one another a lot of times. And I'm talking about outside the tournament area, too, by the arena. They played a lot of big dollar money matches, and I don't know who's got the edge in that, but I know they really respect one another's game.
Just perfectly done.
Yeah, he's got, let's take a look at 3-7. He's got 5 ball. He's playing for 3. It's a little tricky here because he would like to draw up for the 3-5 here, but the 9's in the way. So he's got to be real careful here. It's a little tricky situation he's confronted with here.
With a perfect speed control, he might be able to get the 1 next. But that would be really a touchy shot.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult to put all your eggs in that basket. I think he's going to go up and try to draw past the 9 here. Oh, he went it. Oh, okay. He opened up the ball. It was an excellent shot, by the way.
Tough to do.
Yeah, excellent shot. He's got a pretty good angle. He's good if he draws it, but he doesn't want to end up in back of the 9 here if he draws it to the rail, because that looks like the angle that he's left himself.
He needs 2, I believe, right?
Yeah, but sometimes, getting that last ball is difficult.
I hear you.
He would like to draw it back, but he doesn't want to end up behind the 9. So he's going to follow with 3 cushions. 1, 2,
boy.
3. He's going to get some sort of a shot here. Wow. He got like the minimum he could have got with that
This
effort.
was the worst roll he could have possibly got. I mean, he might could make a ball, but he did not love it.
Yeah, he's going to try to cut this in here. Such a great ball striker. This is going to be really close or in the pocket. It's in the pocket.
Yeah,
Game number 1.
center too, by the way.
yeah, exactly. Game number 1 goes to Van Boening, who now leads in the match 1-0, and he's going to be back in the balls in rack number 2.
Shane Van Boening leads the match 1-0.
Sure. Love to see that draw shot again.
Yeah, well, he's got such a great draw stroke. Once again, because he hits the cue ball so accurately, and he's just got a good rhythm when he plays. And look at that ball just spinning backwards.
He didn't even stroke it hard. You know, it's just a smooth. It just took off. You know.
Yeah, well, he's got such ability to play this game. Got a beautiful stroke. I love the way he plays on a 5x10. I mean, I've seen him play some of the best 10 ball I've ever seen on a 5x10. You know, on a 5x10, you got to open up that stroke a little bit when you want to get around the table, and that guy certainly has it. He can definitely do it. Now, his opponent, Mr. Pagulayan, yeah, he's no slouch either. You know, this guy here's got beautiful cue ball control, very intelligent player, a lot of heart, like you mentioned earlier. So this contest is going to be sharply contested.
What would you do here, Billy? I'm thinking he's thinking about maybe just hitting the 1 ball and freezing the top of the stack, maybe, and moving the 13 on his side, or.
See what he does here. That looks like he's going to do that. Looks like he's going to try to bank the 13 and park the cue ball in the stack.
Yeah, he just want to rearrange the furniture. Maybe he'll get a better turn, you know.
Well, he didn't leave a shot.
Well, he's got an up-table bank if he wants to shoot at that.
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants to give up his position. You know what I mean? If he banks at the 1 and he doesn't make it, he can maybe, get out of the break. He's got him in a pretty tough spot here. He may go after, I don't know. I was thinking that he may go across off the 7 and go back into the stack. I don't know if that's the right shot or what.
Well, he's got to make sure he doesn't show that ball, down on the diamond there. What's that? The
7
15
ball?
I don't know if it's a 15 or the 7.
7 ball. Looks like the 7 ball. Or the 15. It could be, it's a 15 ball, matter of fact. It's got a stripe
the
on
ruin
it.
ball.
Yeah. He doesn't want to give up his position, He would like to bank the 1. I think it's awkward. It isn't laying natural, so he has to do something with it. Shooting over all those balls makes it even more difficult.
He could just stop on the 13 and freeze him to the 5 too here.
Yeah, he could do that too. So he's going to draw back. This is not bad. Watch how nicely he draws the cue ball back. He hits that cue ball so nice.
And he hit it perfect. He made the ball. Look at this, I
No,
think.
he's not going to make it now. No. But he hit that cue ball so nice. That's how.
Now he's got one on both rails.
Yeah, Pagulayan's got some problems here. We may see him just pinch it in there off the 7.
Yeah, he's great at this. These guys are all great at this shot
Yeah,
here. You only got about a half an inch between the 2 balls, and they just have the ability to park the cue ball there and reach the rail.
I hate to seem redundant, but their ability to strike that cue ball.
You see, he only barely moved it.
Mm-hmm. Most of these guys hit the cue ball so well, and that's what it's really all about when you come down to it.
I can't see this side angle, whether you can see that 7 ball bank. I wish I could see.
No, he's frozen on the 4.
If he can see the 7 or not.
I don't think he can see enough of the 7 to do anything with it.
No, he can't.
He's going to just softly roll to the rail. Notice the nice speed.
That's a good shot.
No, excellent shot. Excellent shot. He's in a tough spot
He
here.
sure is.
I don't think there's anything wrong with shooting the 7 and putting that cue ball in the stack, shooting that 7 with some speed, and just trying to clear a couple
Forcing the
balls
cue ball
out of
forwards
there.
onto the stack.
Yeah, this here is very difficult.
He's going to try to do a trick shot here, 3
no,
rails.
No, he's going to double them up.
I didn't have enough chance to see that.
Yeah, he doubled them up there. Now that 7 ball sticking out there is a big ball for Pagulayan. So Van Boening really would like to play that 9-1 combination. I think that's the correct shot from here, though.
Well, if it doesn't go, then what you said before is true. He's going to give him a chance to get out of the rack, out of the trouble he's in.
But it's hard for him to come off the 7,
Well, you could go long rail behind the 15, couldn't you?
Well, then that's very difficult too. Look, he has that perfect speed.
Sure.
If you're going to shoot that, you might as well shoot that combination. I'd shoot that combination. Now he's looking to shoot the 8-12 combination, which isn't a bad shot, but he can sell out with this shot.
He's going to try and make the 13 combo with the 8 and get the cue ball behind the 7.
Yeah, but he could sell out here.
Absolutely. He doesn't have to hit this good.
Wow, look how beautifully he hit that.
He makes the ball and puts the cue ball perfect safe.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe the 7 ball goes, does it?
No, but I think what he has here, he can shoot the 7 into the 3 and draw the cue ball back to the left of his glove.
Then the 6 will come here.
Yeah, so he can get that cue ball frozen on that rail, protect that 1 with the stack, open balls up on his side. I mean, a lot of good things can happen with that shot.
Sure.
It can reposition the cue ball on that rail.
Closer to the side, though, not where it is. Right? Up a little higher.
Yeah. Let's see what he does here.
Is he looking at? He's not trying to make the 7, is he?
He's got to draw that cue ball back, get on that rail.
Oh, the 7
he's trying
went.
to make the 7.
Yeah, the 7 went. He cheated the
it
pocket. He
did
used
go.
every piece of that
I'll
pocket.
tell you, he didn't have much of a pocket at all.
No,
I didn't think
no,
he
he
had a
didn't.
pocket.
Yeah, he must have. In fact, he didn't have a full pocket. He grazed the bottom rail to make it.
Now what's he going to do? I don't know what he's going to do now. I mean,
He's liable to play the 1 and draw back for the 8 if the 8 goes.
it's the 8. It probably does go, but you'd have to be pretty accurate with your cue ball to get a good shot on it. So therefore, this is a tough situation to come up with a shot for the next ball.
Well, he drew. Oh, he's going to play the combo.
He's going to play the combo. If he plays the combo, he could come up with a shot on the 8 next.
Sure.
Let's see what he does here,
Choices then. He might get the 9, the 1.
He could win the game
9,
with this shot.
Yeah.
Nicely struck. Look at this. Look how perfect he plays.
He opens him up with this, too. Look at this.
Yeah.
Which ball is he going to try to hit the 6?
Yeah, he wants to get out of there. He wants to hit
Hits
the
the
balls
11.
and go to the...
If he hits the 11, he stays there. He doesn't get much. He's got to hit the 6 or the 10.
Oh, yeah, he's got to hit the 6 or the 10. He can't hit the 11, and everything goes on Pagulayan's side. He wants to really hit the 10 with some speed. He hit the wrong side.
Yeah, he hit the wrong side of the ball.
He hit the wrong, but he's fortunate that he can clear the balls right now.
He's got 4.
See, the 6-15 are laying such that he can clear them out of there. He's got a 4-0 lead. That'll start the process of getting balls
that
up
wouldn't
table.
be a bad idea. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's not what when Bustamante was playing Ephraim before, he lost a game because he didn't do that. Remember, he needed 1 and Ephraim needed 5.
Yeah.
And he kept leaving the cue ball up top. I couldn't believe he was in the. He didn't. He should have saved 1 up there somehow.
Okay, he's trying to figure out something offensively here, but he's going against the principle of playing solid 1 pocket.
That's right.
Because when you're trying to force something with a 4-0 lead, when you have an automatic shot to clear balls, I think then you're pressing it too much.
He just shoots so straight. He just thinks he's giving something away if he doesn't go for the pocket, And the truth of the matter is, the first thing I do when I'm teaching people 1 pocket is tell them to play the score.
He's going to draw back underneath the 15 here. Look at this. Watch his cue ball. No, he didn't. I didn't
Well, that was a good shot. There was nothing wrong with it. He got 1 out of play. He didn't leave much to do.
I didn't particularly care for that shot too much.
Well, you know, it's my second choice, but wasn't horrible.
He left him on a kiss angle with the 10 here. Now he wants to try to put him. Well, he might leave him a bank on the 10 here. He wants to put him behind the 8 here. Nope. He just wants to leave him straight.
Yeah, he wanted to make him dead. Hopefully, that's a pretty smart idea.
But still, you know, I clear those balls out of there if I was Van Boening.
Can't do it now, though.
No, well, you know, he could have then.
Sure.
You know, now he's got to, you know, he's put a lot of stress into it right here.
Yes, he did. He made it more difficult than it had to be.
Oh, he's too rail on the 10 here. This is a difficult shot. This is going to be close to a kiss here. No, he did nice. And he took the kiss away. Nice cue ball.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
You gamble here? Bank the 8 and come up at the 5?
But it's so difficult to do that considering where the cue ball is.
He's a great hitter, though, you know.
Yeah, he's going to come off the 10 here, makes most like it, or the 14. You know, he's going to come off the 10 maybe and try to park him underneath the 8 if he could. 10 into those balls, maybe get lucky and get a nice little kiss, create some offense.
How about the 3 bank and leaving the 5-8?
I don't think he can control the cue ball.
Well, you can draw the ball up, couldn't he?
I don't know. I think he's going to shoot the 10, try to get him underneath the 8 here. Not even that. He didn't even try to get him on it.
Yeah,
It was good because he could have left him the cross corner on the 2.
I don't care for that shot so much.
Well, you know, he didn't want to gamble there and try to go by the 8. He may have left him a cross on the 2. So therefore, he's just trying to, you know, manage the rack. He's got the decent ball position.
He's going to go up to the top again and just put this ball in the middle or on his side, right?
And the last time he went up there, he didn't like it, so he said, well, I'm going to go up again. Nice speed of the cue ball. He's making it very difficult on
he keeps putting him right
Pagulayan.
on the top.
Yeah. See, as long as you keep that cue ball near or on a cushion, your opponent really can't do much with it. Now, he may be trying to play the 14 off the 11
That's
here.
a good try here. That's a good shot. I like that shot. Or even into them balls over there.
He might sell out a cross-corner bank here.
Well, he's
He's going to go up again.
He figures maybe one of these times he won't freeze him to the top and he'll bank the 8. Right? He'll bank the 8. As soon as he leaves him off the rail, he's going to bank the 8 and get under the 5. Just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again until that's the end of it.
No, he didn't get him up there that time. Now he's got a chance to do something.
Now he's going to do it. You can bet on it now. He likes this.
I don't know. You know, he can't make it. You know what I mean? So therefore, if he can't make it,
Well, he can put the cue ball up under the 5, and he can get them 3 balls in front of his pocket and get the guy in
I
trouble.
don't think that's a good shot because he's got to do too much to do something that he can't win with, and then he can leave the 5. He can leave a cross corner on the 14.
Well, that's for sure. He's going to leave a 14
Yeah.
ball.
So I think he's got to 2-rail the 8 out of there. I think he's got to 2-rail the 8 out of there. You know, put it on his side.
Well, you sure could do that. Why not?
Yeah, I think he's
How
got
about banking the pink and leaving him behind a 3-5-8?
that wouldn't be a bad shot. Now that's a good shot. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. If he can handle that cue ball and shoot that shot, that's a good shot.
Put it right into the 14 ball, you know, or
He's
something
gonna
like
just
that.
2-rail the 8 out of there.
And he did. And so he's going to let him. Oh, no, he can't see the 8 now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's even better now. He can't see the 8. So
Sure.
therefore, he's protected the 8 on his side. So he definitely has a threat with the 8. So Van Boening really can't do too much by going up table again. So now Van Boening is going to scratch his head because he's got a lot of things to think about now.
Yeah, and he's got to be real careful. He doesn't want to graze these balls and leave them near the 8 ball, because if he doesn't get under the 8, the 14 is going to bank, or the 13 is going to bank. Something's going to bank.
I think Van Boening was looking at the 14 because he wants to grade. Now, he could kick at the 8 here.
How about the 2 ball kicks in? 2 ball kicks in, triple combo. Does that kick in?
Yeah, but he's got a 4-0 lead, and I don't think he needs that shot.
How about kicking the 8 ball? No, he's
He
not.
could kick the 8. He could kick the 8.
Oh, he blocked the 14 bank with the 2. That was a smart idea. Smart idea.
Yeah. Pretty.
He had to do something.
And now the 10's dead. You see how the 11-10? Now that's dead. He opened up that. He blocked the bank.
And Alex sees that.
And well, Alex is going to have to brush the 11 then, because he really can't allow Van Boening at the table, because he will kick at that because the 6-15 is tied up. So he's got to break that up now.
I wonder if he could bank the 13 ball off the 10 and freeze him right to that 15 ball. Does he have enough of the ball? I don't know if he has enough. No, he doesn't have enough of the ball. He doesn't have enough of the ball. I can see from here.
Tough to get in there.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough of the ball.
He's going to have to break that 11-10 up. If he does anything, he's going to have to break that 11-10 up. He can't afford to leave that 11-10 the way it is now.
Let's graze it and just barely reach the rail.
There you go.
But he came up too high.
Now that's out of his hair. He's glad that's over.
He's going to hit the back of the 11 ball now, or whatever that ball is over there.
He might, he might.
Got a combo with those 2 balls.
You mean kick at it?
Yeah, he's going to kick at it. Just knock it about 6 inches this way.
Yeah, just keep him back at the 15. Get it out of there.
Not even 6 inches. Just frozen behind the balls and make them where they don't go again.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. Now he froze the cue ball, I believe, or was very close to the 15, cutting off Pagulayan's ability to possibly hit the 10. I don't think he can hit the 10, because if he can hit the 10, then he's got an escape ball. But if he can't hit the 10, then he's got a problem.
Well, he could draw off the 11, maybe get under the 10, I'm hoping, but I can't tell for sure from here. I know he can hit the 11.
If he can hit the 11, he's going to have to hit the 11. Can he hit the 2?
He might can hit the 13 and then the 2 and spin down here. That was a great shot there. I couldn't tell how much of the ball he had.
Wow, look what he did. He got a lot done with that shot. He froze the cue ball on the 10. He removed the 5 and got the 2 cross table on his side. So therefore, he got a lot done with that shot.
Unfortunately, he may end up behind. Well, those balls don't go. I was going to say he might end up behind them 2 balls again, but if they don't go, it doesn't much matter.
But he's got a bank on the 2 then. He could end up with a bank on the 2 here.
No, he got you right back there. That's a nice shot.
See, isn't that beautiful speed? In other words, it's little shots like that that really go unnoticed. When you have to hit a shot with that type of speed to keep your opponent off of a shot, he can do it. This guy can do it. Pagulayan can do it. Reyes does it. These upper echelon players, they make life so miserable for guys like you and me, really, and him, and one another. It's
See
really
what he's
beautiful
doing
to
there?
watch.
He's got the guy leaning right over, looking at the shots. We're so close, it would make me nervous.
It's tough to shoot shots like this when the referee's looking like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Isn't that beautiful, the way he hit it just hard enough not to give up a shot?
This ball frozen now?
Now he's going to get him straight in here. Now, if I'm shooting this shot, I'm going to probably foul. Because,
me too, absolutely.
I'm like even money.
None of these balls come over in this pocket. Like the 10, 13, and all those, the 8, 2, 11, none of them balls come in this pocket. He could just graze off of them 2 balls now and go up, and he won't be able to make a ball towards here. You see? They're all like in a big line from the side pocket to here.
Yeah, right. He can do that. But the 10 goes.
Well, you got to go higher than the 10.
Yeah, right. You got to go higher
up
than
behind
the 10.
the 2, right up against the 2, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah, I think he can do that. Let me take a look. I don't know if he can get up there high enough.
You can make the 2 on the side off the 8, and
No,
then
he can't see that.
That would line up the 10, but it wouldn't go either.
He can't see the 2.
Oh, he can't see. Okay.
No, he's going to have to send the 15 and go into the 2, right, like this. Now he's got to go into the 2.
As long as it comes up high enough not to give up the 10.
He's got to go into the 2.
That was fine.
Just like that. Now he
You don't
blocked
have the 10.
10.
Yeah, he don't have the 10.
Yeah, he blocked the 10. It's little shots like that that are so crucial and important, and you have to hit them well in order to get through the inning. And
Can he get enough of the 11 ball here to just tap it to the rail and hide behind the 14?
That's pretty risky. I don't think he can do that. He can come off the 2 and bring him.
You like that? He might have given him this cut it on the bottom rail. Does he?
That's why I thought it was risky.
That's a really hard cut, though. I don't know if he's going to try that. He can't reach it. He's have to get the bridge.
Yeah, he can't reach it. And it's so important to understand that when you're playing a guy that's shortened, like Pagulayan,
sure,
you got to leave him shots that he can't reach. Therefore, that was a little percentage play there. That 11 ball, was sticking out there. We're liable to see. I don't know what he's going to do here.
You can put this ball into that frozen ball and line them up again like before.
Yeah, he's got to go to the rail with the cue ball just softly. I don't think he's going to go after this. No, he's not going to go after it. He don't like it. He don't like going after it. I can just take a look at his body language.
Even on a kiss, like play the kiss off the ball.
You got to worry about the double kiss and leaving that cross corner bank.
Yeah.
That happens so often. I think that you can just roll on the 15 and get to the rail with the cue ball. You got to move that 15 so it doesn't bank cross corner.
Absolutely, that's what you really have to make sure of. He's going to try at least get it closer to the pocket. Maybe just get the cue ball on the bottom rail.
He's going for it.
Really?
Wow.
Almost overcut it. What a great shot that was.
Isn't that beautiful?
No,
I'll tell you what, he made one hell of a shot because there really wasn't much of a reward other than getting away from that predicament that he was in. Now he can follow. He likes following through with this and getting behind the 11 here.
I don't like that shot at all.
I don't like it because you leave a lot of cross corner banks.
He's liable to fire the 14 ball or the 6.
I think that he can shoot the 14 here with a nice soft stroke because he's going to go into the 13.
Yeah, if he grazes the 13, it'll be safe from the 11 ball.
But he's got to hit it with a soft speed. Now this is a risky shot because he's going to leave a lot of cross corner banks here. He don't like that. See, he likes the shot for the 3 ball, but the cue ball was what the part of the shot he don't like.
Yeah, the problem is that you start talking to yourself and you make it look as if it really is a good shot, and it's really not a good shot. He's going to try and put it in his mind,
I like what he's doing here. I like him softly rolling the 14. He'll go into the 12.
Especially if he hits it well.
Nice soft stroke here. That's the shot.
Hits it fairly well.
That's the shot. That was a good shot.
He covers the ball, I believe.
Yeah, that was the right shot. You can see after the results, it was a good shot.
Is this 13 ball bank now?
I don't know. It's pretty close. It's really close because he's got to turn it. And sometimes when you turn it a little bit too much, and you end up...
Most these tables, the banks come a little shorter. I don't know if the 14's in the way because of the bank's short. He's shooting it.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, boy, you didn't even have to give him the ball.
No, that was pretty good there. I tell you what, this has been a really good game so far. Both of these guys have really determined to not to give up a shot. And they're playing their cue ball. Their cue ball. Both of these guys, their cue ball was such.
This is my favorite kind of one-pocket. This is what they're doing here. Is my favorite kind. Alex is upset that he broke the ball, sold the ball out on his break, and so he's really trying hard.
Once again, he's going to have a good cue ball here. Watch the cue ball. And a nice 15. Not only was it, he's not going to get this unlucky, is he?
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, he got unlucky there. He got unlucky because he can make things happen here. He can draw up the rail behind that 2. He can get a lot of good action here with this shot. That ball, the 15 that is, stopped in a bad spot for Pagulayan. As well as he hit it, he controlled the cue ball. He made the 15 go exactly or pretty much where he wanted it to go, but it ended up like he could maybe really, really lose the game off of this shot.
I don't think he's going to try to do too much with it. I think he's just going to tap it away.
I think he can draw up that rail.
He might could, but if he loses the cue ball and or touches the 2 or comes out too much for the 14,
I think he can draw by behind that too. He's got such a great stroke, and he hits that
bank
cue
this
ball
into the 6, maybe.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going to go up there. Look at that cue ball. Look at it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's got such a great stroke.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, this guy here is a phenomenal player.
Yes, he is.
You know, Pagulayan has done a lot of great things in this game, and Van Boening answered him with just like everything he needed to answer him with.
He's looking at the bank.
You know, he's pretty tired of watching Van Boening do all this crazy stuff.
He might feel like he's hitting him good. He wants to make the bank shot.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
Boy, he hit it good.
Hit it real good, but
He hit it good, I tell you.
Cost him the game, though.
You know, he got pretty tired of watching Van Boening, you know.
Van Boening has 4 already. He's going to get 3 right here, and I can't see him not getting out.
You know, I don't really fault Pagulayan for shooting that shot.
No, I don't either. He had a big problem there.
He'd like to get on the 10 here. And now he'd probably draw into the 13. Well, a little bit of a stroke. He's going to shoot the 11. That's surprising.
He'll draw straight back to where he is. He could cheat the pocket. Yeah.
Now you see what he's done there. Now he don't. He does have an angle, but
He'll put it right under the 13 here.
Yeah, but he's got to draw it good though. Oh, well, he's over that ball, so therefore, this is not, unless the 13 passes, I don't know. I don't think it does. Something passes, or else he wouldn't have went over there. I don't know what he did there.
Oh, he locked the game up. That's what he did. He needs
locked
one.
it up. He didn't lock it up yet.
He needs one.
There's Pagulayan. You're playing Pagulayan. You know, there's a guy that can take games away from you. When you think you have something won, all of a sudden...
he'll play the triple combo and then freeze him to the 4, the pink 4.
He wants to get a ball over there.
That's nothing wrong with that shot. Alex is probably just going to go off the bottom of the 4 and leave him under the 15 or the 14. Even better. Even better. They're going to do this back and forth a few shots now. He'll raise that 15 and hide him behind the 14. Then he'll raise the 14 and hide him behind the 15. One of them cracks. Well, he's liable to come up and want to hit the 5 ball now.
And he's going to kick at the 13.
Yeah. Is that the 13 or the 5?
Whatever it is.
13. Same color.
That was a good shot. You got to be careful here.
He's just going to graze it again. Touch it. Alex is just looking like a tiger. He wants any kind of shot now.
Hey, listen,
give him anything,
a
he'll
lot
shoot
of
it.
balls in play here, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
it looks like, you
I
know,
see. Sure.
a lot of balls in play here.
6 balls in play for Alex. I mean, one way or another, if he has to make a great shot, he can possibly get them. What would you do if you were Shane? Right here?
Well, he's gonna. Yeah, he doesn't want to leave that back in the 14.
Well, sure.
Let's see what he does here. Okay.
I'd be looking to take one out of here if I was Shane.
I think he should two-rail and kick that ball out of there. I think he should two-rail it and kick it out of there.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Why not? Even one reel, oh, he's just going to go off the wall. Well, I think Alex might have got the best of this exchange if Shane might have a hard time right here.
I don't know. He can always come off the 3. I mean, if he needs to do that, he can leave him on that end rail. You know what I mean? Because now he's got to defend against these banks now.
And that's what he's looking at. Look, he's looking at the 3 ball. Try to come up behind the 8 here? Or
just leave him on the end rail. You know, because now he's got to defend against all these banks he's going to be leaving him.
How hard is that 8-2? Is that possible? No. You have to, not from there, it's no good.
He's liable to give him a bank on the 4 here.
How good did he hit this ball?
Nice.
How good did he hit that ball? Got another one in play.
Yeah.
Got him 9 feet away, frozen to the rail, and I got another ball in play. I think that was a wonderful shot.
Great shot, no question. I think he should back kick the 13. I don't think he's going to leave a bank on the 15. He should take a look at it.
Yeah, and do it slowly also. Don't do it real hard.
And he's got to kick him back at the 13.
So if you let the cue ball go up a little too far, then you'll end up banking the 14.
I don't think the 14 goes, though. So.
Well, even if he gets it in play and leaves him frozen to the 3 again, you know.
Yeah, but he's got to make sure he don't give him the bank on the 15. Wow.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
And that 2 ball may be dead. I mean, really, it's
It
pretty close.
It looks that to me, too.
It's pretty close. Not only that,
And he's at the right side of it, too, because it's aimed into the long rail. So if it throws it all, it's thrown into the pocket or towards the pocket.
And I think the 8 ball banks cross corner, too.
And if he thinks about it, well, it depends how hard he's got to hit it, you know.
You know, he could get a lot of balls here if that 2 drops.
All those balls go. Just about everything goes.
He's got to be worried about getting that kiss on that 8 now. Get that kiss on that 8.
He didn't throw it in enough.
He's going to get that kiss on that 8.
He didn't throw it in enough. The ball didn't throw. He might have cut it a little too thin. Right? What do you think?
I don't know. I didn't really look at it that closely. I was looking at that 8 ball and that cue ball.
If that ball drops, I can't see him not getting most of the balls.
Oh, he put the 8 in a good spot. Oh, he put the 8 in a good spot.
Yeah, he did, but I think he showed him some of the 15 ball.
He's going to come off at 14 and put him on top of that 8. If he can do that. I don't know. What's he going to do at the 15? Oh, he left him at 2. Oh, he wants that 4 to get over there.
This is a delicate shot, too. I mean, I think there's a pocket here. I think he has a pocket. I think he's going to go for the shot. Bank the 2.
There's a pocket. I think you're right about that. But still, he has to hit it perfect.
Well, he didn't take the chance. He hit it real soft.
He left him a
Look
shot
at
on
this.
the 8.
Did he get lucky with the 15?
Yeah, he sure did. That's too bad because he would have had a nice shot on the 8.
Well, here's a shot. He hit the 8 2 rails into the 15.
Yeah, he could do that, but you know, but he can
and
knock
then
that 15 maybe up. I don't
you
know.
got to go like leave the cue ball
Way up
long
there.
and back to the middle of the table.
Yeah. And he's got to make sure that he
He's got me
he hits
blocked
the
there. I can't
15.
see it. That's okay, I guess.
Now it
Covered
is.
the bank.
Yeah, now it is. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to probably come off the 4 and try to put him somewhere around with the 8 ball. Put that 4 back on his side. We would like to get him underneath the 8 here. Unless he can shoot the 4 into the 8 like that.
He tried to make the combo, I think.
Yeah.
There we go.
If he can bank the 14 and draw underneath that 15, that'd be a good shot. If he can bank the 14 and draw it into that 15 off that side rail, that's
hard execution there.
That's a big shot. But these guys, they do stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think that he's got too steep of an angle to do that, so he may end up just kicking the 15.
Maybe, listen, how about you play the 14 and you just play the cue ball behind the 15? And maybe the 14 hits the 5 or the 13.
Yeah, I like what he's doing there. He's kicking the 15. Just get it out of there.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like what he did there. He kicked it too hard.
That's not going to be any good.
No, he's going to lose the game now.
If this ball doesn't go in, then he's still alive. But if it goes in, forget it.
Yeah, well, if it goes in, he loses.
Oh, he just got 7. You're right.
Yeah, he kicked it too hard. If I'm shooting that shot, I just kick it softly and get it away from that quadrant a little bit. No, he doesn't want to leave him that 5-14 combination by following it.
I don't mind leaving it to him if he's froze at the top rail.
No, you don't want to give him anything that he can make because he's going to shoot it. I don't care about no rail. I don't give him nothing. You give him nothing, you know what I mean?
But that's why I would have shot it just like that. That was Shane's break.
Great match. I mean,
that was Shane's break. He got
game.
4 right away. So, I mean, I don't think that he really outmoved Alex that much. But
it was a really entertaining game. No, I like that game a lot. Good one pocket in that game. 2-0 Van Boening. Pagulayan must win this game. It's his break. He must win this game. And then he has to try to crack Van Boening's break in the next game. It's his imperative that he wins this game. Good break.
He broke to this pocket.
Good break.
He was afraid that if he broke to the other pocket, the same thing would happen with that ball, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I think he's got a kick at the 13 here. One rail kick at it.
It's really laying well for that.
Yeah, he's got a big ball there, you know.
Now, when you kick at it, you're going to go for to make the ball or split the rail?
No, you got to go on. You got to try to get in between the rail and the ball.
Yeah, that's what I would play. I would play to split the rail.
Yeah.
Of course, that's as long as the 2 isn't dead.
No, I don't think the 2's dead. He's got to try to kick at it. You know, this is no guarantee, but, you know, that's the shot. That's the shot because it's not only going to get worse if you don't shoot this shot.
Sure.
You know, he's feeling it now, standing over the cue ball, figuring out where he needs to hit on the rail. He can just feel it. He plays so good. These guys play so good that they feel shots like this. Watch that cue ball just track down there.
No, I don't like it.
It's going to be all right. Yeah. It's going to be all right. Oh, just bent back. I don't think he's let them a shot.
He may not be able to make it, but he can do other things, I think, from here.
He may be able.
I think he can make it.
He may be able to kick the 10 in here. He wants to try to kick the 10 in. That's a pretty good shot. You know, that 10's in a big ball position. He can hit a lot of areas on that table, on that rail, and make that 10. This is the shot.
Yeah, he might even if he hits it real bad, it might even go up to 13.
Yeah, but then he loses his ability to run, to sustain the run.
Sure.
You know.
Now, how about the? I see.
I think he's going to end up trying to kick the 10 in because, you know, even if he comes off the 13 and goes up table, he can kick that 12 out of there in some way, you know.
I might just take a scratch, just freeze him to the 11 ball. Just go over there and take a scratch, put him right on the 11 ball. What's he going to do?
I think you got to kick this with a little bit of speed and go 2 rails. That way you got a chance to get a shot. Like that, 2 rails, 1, 2, like that. Now if it goes in off the 13, now you have a shot.
Well, there's no arguing with success.
These guys play on another level, you know what I'm saying, Bill?
Sure.
You're talking about the best players in the world, and this is a big place, you know.
I don't think there's anybody on Mars. Think they can beat him on Mars?
I don't know. I mean, that's what it's going to take. Oh, he's really going to hit this good.
And he didn't hit it bad, I'll tell you what. He didn't hit it bad.
He wants it. That 5-4 combination looks pretty good, but he's got to get rid of that 3.
And then maybe the 2-6 might also be a possibility.
He's laying bad on the 9 here.
If he doesn't touch the 4 here, he might could follow this right around. Yeah.
See, another 7's got to go.
Yeah, the 7 maybe goes, and
you know, I don't think he's got a full pocket.
I think he can make it though.
You know,
and then next he plays a 3, and then he comes up for the combination 5-4.
Yeah, if he can hold his cue ball, just roll it in. Play with the 3 next. Okay, he got away with it.
He's
got
fine.
Away with it.
He's fine.
Now the 2 goes 2. He's got 4 balls. He's playing for 4. So he may play the 6, 3, 2, then the combination. The 6 and go around the 3. Or the 6 and go around the 3, unless he's got a nice angle.
3-6 maybe.
Yeah. Okay, now he can go either way. Yeah, he's going to go for the combination next. Okay, let's take a look at the ball count. He's got 5 balls. You know, he can draw up for the 13 too if he wants to do that, and then play 6-13 then combination. Nice speed.
He's fine.
I think he's got to hit this with a little speed. And he'll knock the 1 in front of his pocket.
Well, he's going to at least stop the ball or draw the cue ball, one or the other.
He's got to knock the 1 in front of his pocket here. I mean, it's good. Was he playing for 1?
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of that game.
That was a quickie.
That's the end of that game. It's 2-1 Van Boening. Van Boening's played perfect pool. He leads in the match 2-1. Pagulayan has played pretty sporty himself.
Sure did. Well, here's the big thing.
Match 2 games to 1.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at the game-winning shot. We're talking about the shot that led him to win this game.
Right, he kicked the ball in off from
Yeah,
down
he
the
went
short
2
rail.
rails. You see, he hit the second rail and then into the ball. That gave him the ability then to play position in case he made it off the 13.
He made it off the other ball. That was the good part. He had a big target. Now, I don't know how adventurous Alex is here. You might want to hit the bottom rail, come up and hit the 7. I think he can do that. The 8 will be blocking the 11, and hopefully. You got one of those balls up a ways.
I don't think there's anything down table for Van Boening. He may end up going up table off of the 14 here in some way. He doesn't want to leave him too good of an angle on that 7. I think if he has the ability in the touch, he wants to end up on the rail, right where his hand is. But it's going to be tough to get there with good speed. That'll give him a bad side of the ball to look at, the 7. If he goes too far, then he'll have a good side of the 7 to look at. He wants to end up on the rail. If he ends up on the rail, then when Pagulayan steps to the table, he'll have a bad look at the 7.
I wonder if this 14 is going to be in front of the side or not.
He wants to end up on the rail. That's too hard.
14's in front of the side.
That's too hard. He
can maybe make the 14 ball and go under the 7.
No, the 14's in front of the side.
He doesn't have an angle there. You're right. He doesn't have enough angle. I thought from here it looks like he had the angle.
Well, he's got to hit this really thinly here. He's looking to bank it. Tough shot.
He does that. He's liable to hit the 8 ball with the cue.
And he's going to hit the 8 with the cue ball, and he may end up in a pocket. It's a very difficult shot, you know. He's got to hit it really thinly. And from that distance, it's not easy to do. And he could end up in the pocket. A lot of problems here. A lot of problems.
You think he could scratch if he hits the 8? I don't think he scratches if he hits the 8.
I think he can scratch, too. I think he's going to come off the 14 and just float down behind the 8. Oh, there he goes again. This is a very difficult shot.
Chance favors the bold. Remember that.
Good. What a great shot.
Chance favors the bold.
Look what he did there. He turned his break around. He's trailing 2-1 in the match, but he certainly turned his break around. Even if Van Boening can kick behind the 7, this break has been turned around.
I really wanted him to shoot that ball, too. I liked it. And it looks like, unless there's something dead over here, which I don't think so, it looks like he's got problems.
Is that 13 dead?
No,
I think he's got the 13.
I think he get the back of the 7.
I think he's got the 13. Was he going to shoot the 1 into it?
He's going to cut the ball right in. He's going to cut the 13 right in. He's cutting it in. And he made it, of course. And he got the worst of this, maybe.
Yeah, well, you know, these guys.
It was a wonderful shot. What a nervy thing to do.
What are you going to do? You know what I mean?
But I don't think he can. I don't think he can cut the 9 at all.
That's the problem when you're playing these upper echelon players. You put them in a tough spot, you make them win.
That's exactly what happens.
You know, you put them in a tough spot, and you say, "Okay, let me see your skills now," and they always show you their game. You know, and you end up losing because you made a good shot.
He doesn't know where to put the. Look at it. He's got problems where he's going to put the cue ball now. He can't go to left. He's liable to sell the 11-8 combination or whatever. I don't know what he can do. Maybe he can slide and go right up against the 11, but then the 10 bank shows. He doesn't have a lot to do here. He really doesn't. He's in trouble.
He wants to try to squeeze in between the 7-15 with the cue ball. Watch.
I would be taking more time here. This is a key
that's
shot.
what he wants to do. See? Free squeeze in there.
He can't cut that 7. Can he?
I don't think
He
so.
looked at it, but I don't think I think he's jacked up too much.
Awfully tough.
If he wasn't on the 3, maybe he could do it.
No, he can't do anything there. He's got a problem. He's got a problem here.
I thought Shane had the problem.
Well, yeah, he did, but now, like I'm saying, these guys, you know, I mean, it's tough playing these guys.
Yeah, you're right. Each of them could just turn it around on a dime. And
They got a lot of tools in their bag.
They certainly do.
He would like, but he can't cue the cue ball low. He wants to draw behind the 9. He can't cue the cue ball low. Now he's gonna
cut the 7 ball. You watch.
You know, well, now he's gonna cut the paint off the ball. You know, and shoot over the 3 ball. And he's got, you know, it's not.
And where's the cue ball going to go now?
He doesn't care about the cue ball. He wants to make this ball.
It's not going to go in the side of 5s away, unless it goes in off the 14.
It's not going to do that.
Automatic extension.
He's going to have to take a foul here, maybe.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll tell you what he could do. He could go up and put him in behind the 2, because nothing goes from there. If he puts him behind the 2, nothing goes.
You're right. I don't think the one has like a half a pocket.
See, he could even shoot the 2. Okay, he could even shoot the 2 and drift to the side rail. You know, what's Van Boening going to do?
He's going to draw off the 5 and try to come down behind the 9.
But he's got to control the 5 now.
Sure. And he did. Look at this. It's come towards his hole.
Oh, he could have got a real nice kiss there. Instead, look at the ball's all congested up. I mean,
It was a 10 bank out of game.
I don't think he can hit that side of the
9's
10.
in the way.
Yeah.
Looks like it's close.
Van Boening made a pretty good, Pagulayan made a pretty good shot. In the meantime, he got bad results off of the shot because the 5, 11, and 8 all got tied up.
He's looking at something with the 10 ball, but I mean, he can't leave the 9 ball bank. I mean, what's he going to do with that? Follow the 10 ball up and under the 5?
I can't see what he can see from my vantage point. I have.
You know what I'm saying? He
No
might could
way.
follow the 10 ball and put the cue ball up under the 5. Unless the 10 banks, I don't think it banks. Oh, it does bank. Look at this.
Well, I didn't think he
And he
could do
overcut
that.
the bank.
I didn't think he could see that much of the 10 to do
He
that.
overcut it.
Yeah. That's one of the very few balls that he's missed.
Sure.
I don't think he's missed more than one ball. I don't.
You're
I
probably
don't
right.
remember.
You're probably right.
I mean, I remember missing more than one ball.
I don't see what the heck he's going to do here.
He can always roll on the 15 here, or even roll off the 11. See, if he rolls off the 11 toward the 15, okay?
It's the 15.
The 15's up on
Right,
the rail
right,
up there, okay? If he
right.
rolls off the 11 and maybe makes that a dead combination or something like that, because if he rolls on the 15, he can cut the 3.
Yes, that's right. He would cut the 3, and the
Okay,
one has
but
a
if
half
he-
a
but
pocket.
if
And
he
the one
open-
has a half a pocket.
But if he opens up those balls and
That
comes
was
off
pretty
the
good
11,
what he did here. He got.
yeah, well,
He didn't leave him a bank, I don't think.
I was thinking offensively, if he moves
Sure.
at 11 a little bit and puts him up on that 15, now he can't afford to shoot the 3.
What do you do here? I'm going to go to the short rail with the cue ball and come up and hit the 5.
I don't think he wants to fool with those balls because they don't go.
Oh, he had the 9 in front of his pocket, though, almost. I like that. I like the fact that it's there. If he just comes up and,
No,
then
he's
they
looking
have to go off the 7 or the 5.
Yeah, he's looking at your shot now. I don't think I would fool with those balls. If they don't go, I'll let Pagulayan waste an inning to open those balls up, not me.
Yeah, I like that a lot. But you're right. He might have made it dead. He might have made it dead. But
I
you're
don't
also
think
forcing
so.
him to go. What's he going to do here? He's got to go off the 7 and give you the 5 bank. Or go up, like you said, up near the 15 ball.
You know what Pagulayan can do? He can just roll on the 11 and
He
make
can
that.
do what Shane just did. Come up and kick the 9. One rail, short rail, come up and kick the 9. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah, he can do that, but I don't think there's anything wrong with just rolling up on the 11.
Because that 9's been plaguing him, He needs to get that 9 out of there. That was very dangerous. Oh, he's always covered it. He covered the banks. I don't know if there's 3 ball banks. If you go up in one rail into the 5 again.
Well, what about the 9? The 9 might bank.
You mean now?
I don't know. It looks like it's got a shot. I don't know.
Yeah, if we had another angle, we could see if the 9 banked across
Yeah,
the corner.
but then the 1 goes and the 2 goes, so he can't afford to shoot that. And he also can't afford to kick anymore because now the 3 banks.
Right.
I believe it banks.
Well,
I'm not
it's the
sure.
same as a 9. Like, both of them may not bank because of each other. I don't know. But if they don't, I would come up and I would short reel into the 5 again.
And he wants to bank to 14, but I don't think he can get good movement with the cue ball banking to 14. So he's either going to have to come off the 14 and get behind the 15.
And then he's also got the ability to leave the cue ball up near the 15 ball, right?
That's where he wants to go, by the 15. But
That protects the 9.
But even then, it's not a good shot because Pagulayan can shoot the 15 into the 8, open up everything, and leave Van Boening stiff.
No. You hit the 15 ball. You don't let him shoot the 15 into the 8. You hit the 15 ball. Right? So now he's got to shoot the 8 into the 5. That's what he's got. And then you can't do that. It's too far down.
What's he doing here?
He's doing something with the 7 ball. Playing the 7 ball and protecting the 9. I don't know what happens here, but I don't like that choice at all. I don't like that choice at all. He's going to go off the 3 ball for sure here, right?
Well, I don't know. Let me take a look and see what he has here. He could gamble and play rail first here off the in front of the 8 and spin behind the 9.
That's not a bad idea.
You know, he could gamble here. Let's see what he does.
Might be playing the 5 combo. Oh, I see. He got it hanging.
Yeah, that's pretty good. He would have liked to have spun behind the 9.
Sure, and that's a great shot, by the way. That's going to keep Shane really occupied.
See, now the 5 ended up in a real awkward position. In order for Van Boening to pocket the 5, he'll lose his cue ball. You see? And he may end up selling out a bank. So therefore, the 5 ended up in a real good spot for Pagulayan because Van Boening, it's real risky to even pocket the 5 now. So you know what?
It sure is.
I think that he's better off just trying to bank the 11. I think he's got a better chance banking
going for it?
Banking the 11. I think that's what he has to do.
Tough shot. But if anybody can make it, he can. He's made 2 of these earlier in the day. I watched him. He made 2 of them that were easier than this.
You know,
I mean, harder than this.
Yeah, because if he comes off the 5, he's going to give Pagulayan a shot.
Yeah, unless he can double kiss the 5 into the pocket. Is it laying that deep?
Or unless he can play a billiard level into the 5. You see, he can play the billiard level into the 5 with the cue ball.
Well, he might have showed the 9 ball here, did he?
No, I don't know. He may have. I don't know.
And if nothing else, Alex can for sure hit a piece of that 9.
Okay, well, you know what? I mean, he's challenging Pagulayan right here. I think Pagulayan's got to go for the 3 here.
Well,
I think he's got to go for it, you know?
Or the 9, if he can see it. He might be able to see the 9.
And he could draw that cue ball back and hit that 2 possibly. If he can draw the cue ball and hit that 2, that's the shot.
Oh, you're right. It looks like the 3 ball. What a hit. What a hit.
Wow.
Well, that was beautiful. And under pressure, just what I was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm. This is a hell of a match here because these 2 guys have played some great pool, you know, and it looks like this match could be tied up right now.
Yeah, Alex was a game down and
2 games down.
I mean, well, he has 1 game, so he's 2-1.
Oh.
Yeah, he was. Well, that was a lot of pressure for him. And he has to win this game when he's taking that shot, you know.
On the 13 goes, if he can, he's going to play for the 9 here or the 13. So he's going to try to get on that 9 and then play the 13. That would be great if he could do that.
Well, for sure he could get on the 9, but it's just been a little hard.
Well, he's got the 13 then. You know, so he may not end up with a shot here unless he just draws and just brushes that 6 nice and softly.
He has to. He would have cut the 9 in.
And he's gonna brush it softly.
He's got a good shot here, or he wouldn't be aiming it.
Take a look. He's got 6 balls. Oh, he's got 5 balls. He's playing for 3.
It's 5-1.
He may come up if he can come around. I think he should come up for the 1 here.
He did too. That's just what he did. The 1, 6, and he's out. 1, 6, 9. Or 1, 9, 6. You can even do that.
Well, yeah, 1, 2. I think he's going to hit it because he's got to hit it with a stroke. So he might as well play for the 2 next. So he's got to draw it back a little bit, and I think it'll increase his accuracy a little bit with
You're right. He's
that shot.
He's digging it.
You don't want to try to finesse it. You want to hit it with a good cinch stroke. Come back for the 2.
Drop ball. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Well,
Okay. He's got 6 balls.
6 and 1 hanging.
Yeah, 1 hanging.
15 is pretty much out of play for Shane, so he's got a good chance to win this game.
Shane's going to shoot the 2, and he doesn't have a full pocket. The 9 blocks a portion of the pocket. Not much, but enough to where he's concerned about it.
Puts the blinders on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure. He's got to shoot it.
Oh, absolutely. He's got to shoot at them. That's not a question. He's just trying to figure out what he wants to do with the cue ball. Does he want to draw it back for the 7? You know, he could draw it back for the 7 now.
According to your theory, he's got to put his choke on it, right?
Yeah, he wants to draw it back for the 7. That'll put him behind the balls. No, he decided no. but he could have done that too.
Yeah, sure.
Now,
I agree with it. Well, he's going to become on the 7 or the 14 now anyway.
But there's no guarantee he's going to get there. You know what I'm saying? If you have the
That's
ability,
Shane Van Boening. He's not going to get there.
if you have the ability to get there on shooting the 2, then I think that was the time to shoot it. Okay? Because now you have to play.
I'll bet you the donuts and coffee that Danny lost earlier, I'll bet you that he gets on his next ball.
Oh, he's going to try to draw it deep out of that corner and go in front of the 14. See, he wants to draw deep and go in front of the 14 and slide behind the 7.
Probably right. That's how I would do it too. Oh, he didn't. He goes straight up. Look at this.
See, there's no guarantee you're going to get there.
I lost donuts. Oh, my God.
I'm telling you.
He should have went the way you said.
Well, I thought that he had a shot to do that.
Yeah, no, he did for sure. He was afraid of going near the side pocket. And now what do? You're only going to make 1 or 2 balls here, and you're going to risk the whole game on a bank shot with a ball hanging.
He would love to bank this ball, but I don't know about position unless he draws it back up table again.
Again, like another long stroke shot. That's what you.
I mean, he's trying to do crazy stuff,
What a great shot.
He doesn't want to put him in the 1 hole. He's about to bank the 6 now.
Well.
Yeah, what the heck? He banked the other one. Or is he so close to the lead, so close to the... that one more ball is going to change his mindset?
He's going to look at the 14 bank.
No, he's not. No? He's going to bank the 6, or he's going to make the 1, one of the 2.
Or make the 9.
He's making. He hates this. I mean, he really hates this. Oh, take a chair.
One of the straightest shooters in the world. He has to get the ball, not shoot.
I don't want to shoot this.
What would Billy Thorpe have done there? He'd have fired, and if there's a white flag, he'd have fired at it. Oh. That's a good shot. That's a good solid shot. The 6 is preventing Alex from banking the ball, like the 10 ball up and down. So he left it there, and Shane's going to probably take that out. He's probably...
He would like to go for his pocket, but I don't think... if he goes for his pocket, I think he's going to lose. I think he should bank the 6 over to the 14, drop on the end rail.
Yeah, I know. I would go off the 14 and put the cue ball under the 6 ball. He's going to try the 2-railer.
You're going to draw the cue ball to the end rail, watch.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You're taking a free shot, your cheese. That was a nice shot. What's wrong with that? That was a nice shot.
As long as you can get on that end rail and move a ball to your side, that's what to do.
Yeah.
He did it with the 15.
Plus, you see the speed he hit it at. When it missed, it went back up over there, so that's okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And Pagulayan is, I'm gonna shoot the 14 into the 15.
You don't want the Eddie Taylor shot here?
Come on.
The 6 ball up and down?
I'm gonna shoot the 14 into the rail, into the 15, cue balls to the end rail and back down table, let him go. Just let him go.
Give him the 6 ball, in other words.
No, I'm going to shoot the 14 into the rail and then into the 15, cue ball to the end rail and back down here to the center diamond. I'm coming right back down table to the center, playing the cue ball to the center diamond. Boom, to the center diamond.
I mean, it's a safe shot. There's nothing wrong with it.
That's what you get.
I don't know if that's what I would do.
Well, I don't think I would have done that.
Now this changes the complexion of things. Shane's got to shoot the 6 ball.
So you need 1 ball. You don't need that.
Yeah.
I mean, you really
Shane's
don't.
going to shoot the 6 ball for sure, and if he makes it, he may have a shot in the 15 or the 10, or the 14. I mean, if he just makes it, he's going to have a shot.
Yeah, it's not free. This shot's not free.
No, he's going to bet the game on it.
This shot's not free. I don't know.
Oh, he just takes it out, and he's going to play patsy with him. Okay. I thought for sure this guy was going to shoot that ball. He shoots 2 of them. Does he make 1? Seriously.
Huh?
If he shoots 2 of those banks, doesn't he make 1?
I don't know if he does or not.
Oh, I think for sure he makes 1 out of 2. He's the best shooter in the United States.
Yeah, well, I think that he can wait and get a better shot because Pagulayan, he don't have a real easy choice right here.
No, but he's
he's
forward or all. None of them really down here in super good play.
He don't really have a good choice. I think he's going to end up giving Van Boening some kind of a shot here.
Oh, yeah. Give him 15, maybe.
I don't know if he can see it. Yeah, I don't think he can see it. If he can't see it, then he's made a real good shot.
Sure.
He's got to bank the 14 cross-side now, I believe.
And put the cue ball down here.
Yeah, he's got to.
And then the 15 stops most of those banks from going. Like the 6 can't go past the 15, and maybe the 10 could, but depends on the angle you leave it, Matt. I thought he left him great here. Look at this. This is pretty good, right?
What's it with a?
Left him safe, I'm saying. Now he's going to go off the right side of the 14?
He's going to try to put him on the 6 here with the cue ball.
Raise the 14, go off to the right, and bounce back under the 6.
Yeah, that's what he's going to try to do. A little more than that. He wanted to get under the 6.
But that's fine, because you got to be. If you do that, you're afraid you're going to leave him straight in too, right?
Now this might be pretty close to a kiss here. Shots like this are so hard to judge.
Yeah, they are.
These shots are so difficult to judge. He wants to cross it, but the kiss is there somewhere, and more often than not, you find it. See, he's getting back up because these are shots that you're really totally unfamiliar with because these shots are very difficult to judge.
He just played the cue ball.
Oh, my.
Yeah, he just played the cue ball pretty much, and he wasn't worried about the 15 so much.
He used that outside English. It took him away from the kiss. If you use no English in that shot, you get a kiss on that shot.
How's he play the shot? He's going to go rail first and stick it, or is he going to spin the ball out?
He can go on the back of the ball and kick it out of there.
Rail first.
Yeah.
Boom. I like to play that from the top rail first, too, sometimes. I go to the long rail, stop the cue ball.
Yeah, but that shot, you get a better, I think that's a better cue ball if you know you're going to hit that ball solid.
Well, for sure.
And then plus you get a better result with the object ball.
You got him, these balls are all going to end up in Alex's corner.
Yeah.
And that's against my, the way I like to play it. I like to play it where the balls go in my opponent's corner.
Unfortunately, sometimes we don't have the luxury to do that.
That's right. Because if they all end up in Alex's side, then the first ball that goes in probably leaves Shane a shot, or Alex a hard defender.
Yeah, and I agree with you. If you're going to play the wedge, I'd rather play the wedge diagonal to my pocket.
Sure.
I had a debate with Scott Frost and Corey Deuel.
But they don't like that idea?
On that. Well, Scott Frost liked to play the wedge the other way, and I said, no, I like to play the wedge where the wedge is diagonal to my pocket. Because if I force my opponent to pocket a ball in the wedge, he's going to give me a shot in my pocket. It's harder for him to defend it.
Here's what could happen, and it happens a lot, is somebody makes a ball and it goes on the spot, and then the guy has a two-railer or with the cue ball, or a one rail bank with a two-railer with the cue ball, to bring the cue ball back up and lay on top of the wedge.
Oh yeah, right. Then you got a problem.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's another situation that comes up a lot when you play the wedge.
I tell you what. Okay, we're back. The score is tied up at 2 games apiece, and we're watching, really a great match by these two great champions.
All you people, if Pat makes enough copies of this CD, you better all order it now, because you're going to run out. This is going to be a great DVD. I guess the CD is still music. I'm thinking old school, right?
Yeah, you're thinking old school and 4-inch pockets.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I think this is a good format. I like the size of these pockets.
Yeah.
I would like a little bit better probably Saturday morning.
Yeah, when the table gets a
Yeah,
little
when it
tougher,
just gets a slightest bit tougher,
and
that's
the
all.
cloth gets a little more
Right,
worn.
right. And then you have to move a little bit more.
yeah,
The
just a
proportion would be
little
more
bit
moving
more.
than shooting. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I like. I like both, but I like a
But
little
you
more.
know, but they've done some real good moving in this match.
Absolutely.
You know, real
Absolutely.
good moving
I mean, it
in
was
this
great.
match,
It was
yeah.
great. In fact, I learned a couple little tricks here, maybe, that I'm going to try when I play. Not that I'll hit them as straight as they will, but I'll try.
Let's not fool ourselves into believing that we can do some of these things. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I can do
Don't
them.
try
I can
this
do
at
them.
home.
I can do them, but just I do them 1 out of 30.
But you know, the reward is so gratifying when you finally do something
Oh,
you
yeah.
see a champion do. If
Sure,
you do
sure.
it once out of 20, wow, it's really
Sure.
worth it. You know, wow, I did that.
I want to once out of 20 shoot a long straight shot and draw it back like Shane did, 15 feet and back up here. That's what once out of 20 I want to do that.
And
I'll be happy.
you'll probably lose your fortune after that. You know, I can do
I'll
this.
draw every shot. I won't bother following anymore. I'll just shoot, draw.
Here we go. The balls didn't open up well at all that
Yeah,
time.
the two, they followed each other. You notice how the 1 and 2 followed each other? That doesn't usually happen like that. It happens, but not like that. Something happened unusual.
Yeah, maybe there's gaps in the rack.
Yeah, maybe
I
the
don't
rack
know.
wasn't quite
maybe
perfect.
the humidity. I don't know. I can't.
What kind
I'm
of
not
rack are they racking the balls with, do
I'm
you know?
not really good with the rack, you know.
What are they racking the balls with? Do you know what kind of rack?
No.
Some of these, they have these new racks that are like machined perfectly. I really like them a lot. Made of metal and...
The Sardo rack?
No. A regular rack. The Sardo was one of those mechanical racks.
Yeah.
This is just a regular rack made of metal, but it was machined very accurately for the balls.
Oh, I see. In other words, yeah. It was.
You're always getting pretty close to a frozen
yeah.
rack.
A lot of racks are designed to where you push them up and the balls, they don't
Yeah.
fit well on the rack, and you never get a good rack.
And then the wooden ones, sometimes they would wear or they would get loose or, things would happen. Or warp, I guess.
Yeah, you got to get to the end rail on that shot.
Well, that's not a bad shot.
Well, he's gonna shoot the 1 into the 2, and draw that ball back because this is the type of a shot that he's going to hit well. Okay, he's going to, in my opinion, what he's going to do here is he's going to. That's why I said you had to get that cue ball down there. You can't let him draw this
He's
ball.
looking at the 3-6 combo. I wonder if you think that's going to go, because this is a great shot, the 1 into the 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you had to get that cue ball down on that rail. You can't let Van Boening draw off that 1 here, and I think that's. And I'm surprised to see Van Boening even looking at something in the stack because Pagulayan should have inspected the stack prior to shooting that shot.
Right.
And if he was negligent of that, he allowed Van Boening to shoot a good ball out of the stack.
That would be
That's his
uncharacteristic
problem.
of him,
Yeah. Well, Van Boening.
This one ball, I like him if he draws, but not a lot. I don't want him to draw too much. I don't want him to hit the 1 ball too hard. I want him to draw back a few inches, but I don't want to hit the 2 hit the 13 ball, and then they come back again over here into the middle. I want something to stay over at the other side.
It looks like he's going to shoot something out of the stack here because this is the second or
he's
third
trying,
time.
yeah.
The second or third time that he's really taking another look at it because he can't believe he sees what he sees because he can't believe Pagulayan allowed him to do
He
this.
thinks he's being
Is this
outfoxed.
a trick or
Yeah,
something?
Yeah, he
you know
thinks
what
he's
I'm
being
saying?
outfoxed. He's going to end up coming back and shooting the 1 ball. He's just not sure enough of that combo.
Yeah, but you got to hit this with speed because you got to hit it with a good stroke because look at all the distance. Now watch him draw this ball back. I think he's going to get some pretty good action with this shot.
Just draw it back. Don't go over a foot back, though. Okay. See, now he got the ball. That was nice. See how he hit it soft? Now, he didn't get the best of that roll because the 13-2 isn't dead.
And I think the 9 banks.
Yes, it probably does. And then he might have another bank after that. We don't know.
No, I think he's going to be happy to bank this.
Well, he can bank this ball and maybe come up and touch the 6 or the 14. I think you got to touch the 6, and then you bank the 13, right?
Sometimes it's hard to spin that ball and get it over to the 6.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he does.
But he wants to hit it just pocket speed, so
We'll see what he does.
You got to put maximum spin out of this.
See, he would like to spin it and do what you suggested, but then you lose accuracy with the shot, and you really can't afford to do that because you don't want to leave him a return bank.
Oh, no. Oh boy, I don't like
see,
that.
See, that's why he went. That's why he went with the other English, because he didn't.
He got an awful nice break there. Those balls are all, they don't go.
Well, he made a bad shot. That was the worst shot he's executed in this match up to this point.
You know, maybe the 5 ball go. He puts the 5 into the 9 and frees him on a stack. Does this work? 5 into the 9, freeze him on a stack.
I don't know if he can do that.
I don't either, but it's a great shot if he can do it. Oh, he didn't. He just cut it in. Jeez, I don't think he could see that ball.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Rather than getting 1 ball, I would have rather done what I said, though, because you would have had him, you know, if it could be done.
Obviously,
yeah.
I mean, now, yeah. You know, but it looked like he had the angle that if he cinched the bank, he was going to end up on the wrong side of the stack, and he really didn't want to do that. Pagulayan, that is.
Yeah, I thought he could have hit the rail and come out and graze the 9 and have at least 2 of the balls hanging there, you know. He's going to shoot this ball in. Oh, did he get a great hit there? Look at this shot. What a beautiful shot.
Hey, listen, he got rewarded. He made a good shot. He put a good stroke on it. He hit it with accuracy, you know.
He might be able to get them all from here. This might be a dead combo to 15-14.
Yeah,
it's
it
very
looks
close.
like it's pretty close, you know.
Well, I'd like to see the angle from the other side of the table.
Yeah, that was a big
See
shot.
if that combination's good. Yeah, it's very close. We can't tell for sure, but it's very close. He's going to pick these balls off and maybe
He's
come
got
over and
three.
play that later. Or try to, I mean, I wouldn't want to break him off to 2. I'd rather shoot the combo if it was good. And he's looking to see. He doesn't know if it's going to throw or if it's. Yeah, you know, you have to know how to throw these balls. So now he has an angle. He can do whatever he wants. He can either try to go into the balls, or he can try to come over here.
He's not going into the balls. No, that's the wrong side. He's going to go around.
Yeah. So even if it doesn't go, he might just play. He can play. If he doesn't think it's going to go, he play it slow. Just play the combo slow, leave him on the stack. Right?
I think it's going to go.
That's the game.
Yeah, he lost the game. Pagulayan lost the game. You know, when he banked that ball, I don't think he really bared down on that shot, because he changed his mind and he really didn't want to do what he did, and I don't think he treated that shot with the importance that it deserved.
Not only the importance, but I don't think he was made up his mind how to play it yet. You know, I think he didn't give himself enough time.
Well, whatever he did, obviously he did it wrong. It's 3-2 Van Boening, and he's breaking the balls to win the match.
Yeah.
Mr. Van Boening.
See, Pagulayan, once he tied the match up, he had the best of it, because they were then racing to 2 with Pagulayan getting the first break.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Van Boening did make a good shot. He got a little lucky. Let's take a look at that shot once again.
When he broke the cluster.
Yeah, he got a little lucky here, but you know what?
He hit it good.
Sometimes you deserve to get lucky because you're good.
Yeah, he hit it good. I mean, you know.
That's right.
You're going to disturb the balls, and you disturb the balls. Of course, you got the best of it, but. He came up a little too high, and he's at least showing the 9 ball. I can't see if he can put the 9 into the 13, or if he just, you know. There's a prayer he could want to cut that 11 ball too, but that's a much harder shot than need to be shot right here.
Yeah, he's got to shoot the 9 into the 13, go up to that corner.
That's right, because everything's clean over here. He can't really do nothing.
He could have went up to that far corner.
But that's a good shot. What he did there is a good shot. You know, as long as Shane doesn't make the 4 bank. Or get a kiss or a dead one from somewhere. So he's going to play the 4 bank and try to put the cue ball on the other side, long rail, near the side. missed it.
He didn't turn it.
If that ball doesn't move, he's got to bank on a 9. Now this one, I might try to hit the 4 ball with the cue because I can hit that ball. I mean, I think that's an easy hit. So you bank the 9 and you hit the 4 with the cue ball.
I kind of like banking the 9 going into the 7.
Well, that's a good way to play it too.
You know?
Yep.
If you happen to get lucky and make it off the 13 or something. Like that, you're implying.
Yeah. Well, he hit the 4. I mean, I want him to do that, but he also did what you said. He might have got himself a shot here. Like he went into a ball with it, rather than I thought he was going to go to make it in the hole right in, but he went to a ball like you were thinking. Now that's a nice move, but I don't know what he's going to get out of it, but it's a nice move.
Yeah, and that particular shot is shot a lot less often than it should be shot because I see a lot of good players pass that shot up to do something differently, and that's such a strong shot because it really...
He's going to try to freeze it at the back of the 13 here, probably. And there's nothing wrong with that. He might have not done it well enough. I don't know if he could see the 3. Or maybe even the 5. I don't think he could see the 5, but he could see the 3.
I gotta go to this guy.
Well, he put the 3 over there. I don't know if he can see the 1 ball or not. You may be able to see the 1 ball here. If not, I guess he could go off the 2 or 1 rail up and towards the 13. I don't know. He can't do that because of 14 banks. I guess he'd love to be able to make the 1 ball or get behind it. Just going to graze the 1, maybe, Now he did the same thing here. This has got a big pocket on the 1, maybe on a kick here also. Because the 1's off the rail, I think, a reasonable amount.
What do you want him to do? No, he can't do anything. He can't kick
Slow
the 2.
roll the 2 into the 1?
No, that's too difficult because he can leave him across corner on the 2. He'll lose from there.
No, you don't hit it that hard. You hit it soft. You don't play to make it.
But the thing is there's no guarantee you're going to hit the 2 well. This is a tough shot to shoot. I would never shoot this shot.
Well, he might go off the 10 and get behind the 2.
He could go rail first on the 2 here. Rail first and put the cue ball up by that chalk.
He wants to graze the 1 and come up and hide the 1 from him.
You might want to go in the stack here if he can get there.
And he did just what you said, Billy. And that's a great shot. That's an absolute great shot. As long as the 7 doesn't billiard in off the 14 over here.
Yeah.
It's not far away either, by the way.
Yeah, it's not far away, you're right. If he can play the billiard, he's going to poke it, and stick the ball there, watch. Boop. They do this so well.
Yeah, they do.
Every time. Every time.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
What's he got now? I don't know, hard to see. You can see the 8 ball. And the 8, maybe into, so let's see, I don't know what. He'd have a prayer or 2 rail on the 4, but he's going to expose the 1 ball, and then that'll take away his big advantage. And I'm still afraid of 7 off the 14. You might go off the 7 and try to put him under the 2. Or how about just laying on the 2? Just take the foul or slow hit. Maybe he won't foul.
Yeah, he'd like to get him on the 2. Now he wants to try to move to 3 here. He wants a 3-railer or something.
That's not a bad idea. 3-railer. Doesn't look like he's playing a 3-railer. Look like he's going 1-rail. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that was his best choice.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he didn't hurt himself, but
Spotting that 5 ball up was big for him because now
now he can't go off the left side of the 3 and get behind the 1.
Yeah, or else he can't do anything with the 3 or the 13. Maybe, because now see.
Yeah, he can't hit the left side of the 13 and go behind either.
Yeah, so therefore when he spun out that 5 up, now he's looking at your shot. He's looking at the 7 off the 14, but I think it's going to fall to the bottom rail, the 7. Well, it's up a little bit, and then he had a shot to make it off the 14.
He's got to take a foul here. I don't see a way out. Or bank the 8. Does the 8 bank?
I don't think so. I don't think it banks. Do you?
Or play the 7 off the 14, or the billiards the 7 off the 8. There's a lot of 1,000,001 shots, but I don't like anything other than the foul here. He might be trying to bank this 8 ball. I don't know.
No, he's not. She's
Triple
shooting a
combo,
5.
knock the 1 out of there.
He's shooting a 5.
He got himself in deeper here.
Well, he's left Pagulayan with options now. He can play the option.
Big time options. He's almost for sure going to bank the 3, unless he's got a straight in combo or something like that. He's going to bank the 3.
Yeah, the 3 goes to the rail and then into the 1. He's like even money to make the 3 off the 1 here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has a big target.
Yeah, he's got a big pocket there.
And if it doesn't go, Shane's in the world of trouble anyway.
Yeah, or else he can play the 8, 11, 1 combination. But I kind of like banking that 3.
Yeah, you don't have to risk the shot.
Yeah,
Why
I kind of like
risk the
banking
shot?
that 3. He's got to try to steal this game because, or obviously he loses.
Sure.
But then he gets to break on the
If he
hill.
wins this game, he's the favorite if he wins this game.
Yeah, I like banking the 3 and playing it off the 1. I think he's gonna make this shot because this is he's got a big pocket there.
And then what does he do with the cue ball if he shoots it? Is he gonna stop it, follow it?
Yeah, he's gonna. I think he can. I think he can English
draw,
it. I think he can English it and just draw it up to the rail, maybe an inch.
Yeah, it's aiming very close to being good.
As long as you just get in underneath that 1, you're gonna make the 3. There's a lot because it's gonna have a lot. It's gonna have the positive turn on it too.
If you hit the
You
short
watch.
reel and then the 1, you're gonna make the 3.
I think he's gonna make this.
He made it.
Yeah, see, he had that turn on it.
Now he has big options. So you got the 4 bank if he doesn't want anything else. But he's gonna be able to cut balls here.
Yeah. I don't know what he did there because he don't like this. He's looking at that 1. Now, I don't want to shoot that. I'd rather shoot the 2. I don't know. He's got a tough shot here. This is dangerous. Very dangerous here.
What's he shooting? A combo?
1.
The 1 ball. Yeah, but he's such a good shooter. You think he's gonna miss this? I doubt it. Oh, he missed it. Did he get lucky?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I think
Was it 11 bank?
He can count his blessings there, boy, because he hit that really bad, and he bared down on it. And he wasn't comfortable shooting that shot. He hit it so poorly, that's an indication to me that he wasn't comfortable shooting that shot because he cuts balls really well, and that one he didn't.
He wants to bank this 11, but I don't know if he wants to put it into the 2 or bank it
Yeah,
straight
he wants
in.
to put it into the 2 and stick the ball right there.
Maybe Alex got a little break here. He didn't hit it as good as he
He
could
sure
have.
did, I tell you that. He sure did.
I don't know if he has him froze at the ball or not.
Oh, he's
If you
going
could
to
see
probably
a piece of the 8, he'd be loving
he's
it.
going to draw off the 4, try to get him behind that 8.
Tough shot. Oof.
Well, he can do it. He can do it.
Yeah, but it's tough.
Yeah, absolutely, it's tough, but he can do it. Hey, listen, these guys, that's what keeps them in the game. They have to come with tough shots,
So So he draws off the 4, and he doesn't 3-rail it to the other guy's hole? He has
you 2-rail it into the 6 or something, or into the 5.
Okay.
Open up some balls on your side. Get that cue ball back. Whatever it takes, just get that cue ball back underneath that 8. Wow, look what he did. Look what he did.
Oh, what a shot. That was wonderful.
Yeah,
that was wonderful.
They hit the cue ball so accurately. They make that cue ball talk.
Well, I mean, he really did. It said, "You're not giving up a shot today." That's what it said.
Okay, now he's taking a look to see if the 1 goes. If the 1 goes, he can't bank the 8. Yeah, and plus it looks like it's on the. He might even scratch in the side if he tries to bank the 8. Cue ball's positioned pretty close to that end rail, so therefore
You think the 4 passes the 15? I think so, right? If he leaves him up top, if he leaves him up top on the 8 bank.
He can't. He's got a bad angle. He can't do that. See, after banking the 8, the cue ball is going to go toward the side pocket.
Yeah.
If the 1 goes, so he's got to bank the 8 into the 7 then. If he wants to, he has to follow through with it, and that's even tough.
How about banking the 8 and hitting the 4 ball? Can he hit the 4 ball?
No, he can't
hit the cue
ball.
ball
No,
going that way, and maybe hit the 1 ball or something.
So that's what he could do.
I don't like that.
Well, he was trapped.
Oh, he was out of time. That's why he hurried it up.
He was trapped. You know what I mean? I mean, it was either something like that, or maybe lose. So he's going to go to his chair and pray now. What are you going to do?
He could shoot the 8 ball and stick, or he can do a couple other things. He could shoot the 4 ball and maybe catch the left side of the 7.
And he can do that, but he's playing with a pull stick.
Yeah, but his pull stick has a scope on
and
it.
he could sell out with that shot. He can hit the 7, goes to the side rail,
and
and sell out.
If he hits it too hard, you're right.
That's a. See, he don't need that shot now because he's got such the best position.
First and lay on
one
it
bad
too,
shot, one bad shot, and he loses the game.
He's going for it.
Then he's going to just roll it then.
Oh no!
And he didn't need that shot.
I think he wanted to hit the 7. He missed the 7.
He didn't need that shot. I like cinching it with the 8.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know if I would have shot that or not. I guess you got to be down there,
And now he wants to go toward the 3 with the cue ball. So something natural, give him a natural angle.
He makes this shot, he's 90% the winner.
Yeah, if he's going to go over and hit that 3.
Wow, right through it, hit nothing. Look at this.
He got lucky here.
He got big lucky here. I mean, he's going to be able to make this combo maybe, but...
I don't know.
If he can make the combo, he's okay. Because he can draw up into the 14 ball maybe. And get the 11 next or something like that.
I thought Pagulayan was going to win this game because he had such a superior ball position, and I don't, I'm not going to try to play results, but that shot he shot, I don't think he needed that shot. This is missable. Look at he's dead
on over the 13.
He's dead on top of this ball.
He's got the 4 though.
Yeah, that's not an easy shot either. He's got to stretch and shoot over the 6, and he's not going to really get a good view of this because he's going to stretch. Shoot over the 6. So this is not an easy shot. I don't even, he's going to go all the way up table if he happens to miss it.
Well, that's because he's such a great shooter,
Yeah, Pagulayan made a couple bad shots in this match.
He shoots this 11 in a heartbeat. Goes back for the 7 probably. Or follows up for what, the 15?
No, he's going to force it and probably hit the 3. Well, he's going to shoot. He's going to play safe there. He's going to shoot the 10, and if he misses it, He's going to put him on that rail, near that rail where he can't do anything.
That's a good idea. I like to do this, by the way. Take the pressure off yourself when you can. It does. It takes the pressure right off the shot.
He missed it. He missed it. No, he made it.
But he got on the rail, and now he's got a little
Now he's
bit
got
of-
to shoot the 14.
Jeez.
Yep, he's got to shoot the 14.
I don't know if he can shoot the 14, can he?
Oh, yeah, he can shoot the 14. He'll make this, so guy hits that cue ball so well, he's not going to get any unintentional spin. He's going to hit it with a nice center ball.
Dead center. Dead center. He's out. 3-6-9. 3-6-9 on the table, and Alex has one. That's 10. He's got 5. Jeez,
No.
he got enough to make it, but it's a real hard
Yeah,
shot.
he's got that little half a revolution there that said, "Oh,
He didn't want to have
just
to
got
do
there.
this. Yeah, he didn't want to
Just
have to do
got
this.
there,
He was counting his chickens already, and now
Yeah.
he's got to wait for one extra chicken.
But yeah, but this is missable because he's got to like shoot over the 13 and 1 here too now. It's going to complicate it a little bit. See? So this is no gimme, by the way.
And his next shot's going to be long.
And he looks like he's tracking toward that side, so he may have to elevate. And to do that, he's going to lose a little more accuracy. So therefore,
You might want to
this
overcut it a little.
is missable.
Yeah, you might want to overcut it a touch and bring it back with the
That's
right
a much
English.
better bridge, by the way.
He's going to make this now. Oh, he overcuts the ball a little bit. Don't freeze. This is game, set, match point, right?
Yeah, well, he's got to shoot it. So what's he looking at?
How do you shoot it? Firm?
You shoot it the best way you can. Whatever he feels most comfortable with. You know, I mean, it's tough to roll it.
Yeah, actually you can't roll it because if you get the slightest deviation.
Yeah. So he's going to use the center ball here with a medium heart speed.
Play a little defense there, see it?
Yeah.
You got under the other ball. That was a great match.
Well,
though.
you know, he did play the better of the two.
Yes, he did.
You know.
Alex missed the shot he shouldn't have missed as badly as he missed it. He could miss the ball, but he missed it pretty bad, that one shot.
And that shot was not that difficult either. See, the cue ball was too close to the cushion. It wasn't that close before. He'll make this, though. See?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, okay.
He's mad he
Bill,
missed it.
It was a pleasure.
Oh, my pleasure,
Yeah.
Bill. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed it.
And we'll be back tomorrow at 12 o'clock. And Billy Thorpe is going to be playing Francisco Bustamante, 12 o'clock. We'll be there. Hope you will, too.
The future of billiards training is here. Introducing the DigiCue, a small electronic coach that fits inside of a custom rubber housing and attaches to the butt end of any pool, snooker, or carom cue. Simply slide the DigiCue onto the butt end of your cue, push the power button, and then play the game of your choice. The DigiCue constantly monitors your stroke for inconsistencies and gives you immediate feedback by silently vibrating when it detects jab strokes, steering, body English or movement, standing up during your stroke. The DigiCue will force you to bear down on every shot. It will condition you to keep your head and body still during your follow-through, leading to a lasting improvement in the consistency of your stroke. The DigiCue comes in 3 different modes: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Get serious about your game. This is cue training evolved. Can you beat the DigiCue?
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.